Did you know that Americans consume over 400 million cups of coffee every single day? Imagine if even a fraction of that came from small, home-based coffee roasting businesses. It might sound ambitious, but the demand for unique, high-quality coffee has skyrocketed, and the industry is no longer dominated solely by large corporations. In fact, the rise of specialty coffee has led to a 17% increase in independent roasters over the past 5 years, a trend driven by consumers' growing taste for authenticity and artisanal craftsmanship. But what does it really take to start a coffee roasting business from home? And why are so many people, from entrepreneurs to coffee enthusiasts, gravitating toward this path? As we dive into the story behind the coffee roasting industry's growth, we'll explore how technological advancements, evolving consumer tastes, and the increasing popularity of small-batch roasting have fueled a vibrant, multi-billion-dollar sector. We'll also uncover what this industry means for local economies, small businesses, and the passionate individuals who make it all possible. In the upcoming sections, we'll look beyond just the mechanics of coffee roasting. We'll talk about opportunities, challenges, and the future potential of this business, equipping you with the insights and strategies needed to make your mark in this dynamic field. Ready to brew up your own success story? Let's get started. Step 1. Setting up your home-based coffee roasting business. Starting a coffee roasting business from home involves more than just a love for coffee. It requires strategic planning, investment in quality equipment, and an understanding of what makes coffee enthusiasts tick. Let's start with the essentials you'll need to lay a solid foundation. 1. Understanding equipment and space requirements. The first step is selecting the right equipment. A good home roaster, typically priced between $300 to $2,500, is an essential investment. There are several options, from air roasters that use convection heat to drum roasters for even roasting. Each has its pros and cons, so choosing one depends on your budget, space, and desired roasting style. Space is another critical factor. You'll need a well-ventilated area, ideally separate from living spaces, as roasting produces smoke and coffee chaff, the thin skin that peels off during roasting. Many home roasters set up in garages or basements where ventilation can be easily managed. Consider small upgrades like installing fans or exhaust systems to control airflow and minimize smoke buildup. 2. Sourcing quality beans. Your business is only as good as your beans, so sourcing is key. Start by identifying your target market. Do you want to cater to specialty coffee enthusiasts who appreciate rare, single-origin beans? Or are you aiming for a more casual audience interested in everyday blends? High-quality beans can be sourced from trusted importers, local cooperatives, or even directly from farmers through programs like direct trade. Direct trade can be more expensive but often results in superior quality and fresher beans, which resonates well with discerning customers. 3. Licenses, permits, and legal considerations. Home-based food businesses must comply with local regulations, which can vary significantly by location. At minimum, you'll likely need a cottage food license, but some states may also require food handler permits or inspections of your roasting area. Researching local health codes and obtaining proper permits is essential to avoid fines and maintain quality standards. Step 2. Building your brand and attracting customers. Once your setup is complete, it's time to turn your attention to branding and marketing, critical components in a highly competitive industry. Branding goes beyond logo design. It's about establishing a unique identity that resonates with your target market. Here's how to make your business stand out. 1. Defining your brand identity. A successful coffee brand is built on authenticity. Ask yourself what makes your product unique. Perhaps you specialize in a specific region's beans, or maybe you emphasize eco-friendly practices. Take Verve coffee roasters, for example. Their brand centers on direct trade and sustainability, appealing to consumers who value ethical sourcing. By aligning your brand with clear values, you create an identity that fosters customer loyalty and differentiates you from competitors. Consider your brand's voice and tone. Are you aiming for a refined, artisanal feel or something more bold and modern? Your choice of packaging, language on your website, and social media presence should consistently reflect your brand's identity. 2. Setting up an online store and marketing channels. Digital presence is essential. Start with an e-commerce website that showcases your products, offers easy navigation, and integrates with payment processors like Shopify or WooCommerce. Highlight your story, values, and what makes your coffee unique. Don't underestimate the power of high-quality photography and engaging product descriptions. These small details can greatly impact a visitor's decision to make a purchase. Social media, particularly Instagram and TikTok, is a powerful tool for engaging potential customers. Use these platforms to share photos and videos of your roasting process, behind-the-scenes looks at your workspace, and educational content about coffee. Creating a YouTube channel or a blog focused on coffee education can further establish you as an authority in the field, which builds credibility and trust with your audience. 3. Cultivating a local following. While e-commerce opens doors to national sales, building a local following can be equally valuable. Consider selling at local farmers markets or partnering with nearby cafes to stock your coffee. Hosting coffee tasting events or educational workshops is another effective way to create brand awareness within your community and generate word-of-mouth referrals. Step 3. Navigating challenges and sustaining growth. The coffee industry is competitive and constantly evolving. Staying ahead means anticipating challenges and planning strategically for growth. Here's a look at some of the biggest hurdles and how to turn them into opportunities. 1. Managing costs and pricing strategically. One of the main challenges in any coffee business is balancing quality with profitability. Specialty beans, especially those that are organic or sourced directly from farmers, can be expensive. Setting your prices can be tricky. You want to remain accessible to customers but still cover your costs and make a profit. Research competitors in your market and consider bundling strategies, such as selling subscription boxes to add value without lowering your margins. Think about your growth potential. Subscription models have become increasingly popular in the coffee industry as they provide predictable revenue and foster long-term customer loyalty. Blue Bottle Coffee, for example, was an early adopter of coffee subscriptions and saw significant success by ensuring convenience and freshness for customers. By exploring similar models, you can create additional revenue streams and stabilize your cash flow. 2. Ensuring consistency and quality control. Consistency in roasting is crucial. Even slight variations in roast profile can result in a noticeably different flavor, which can impact customer satisfaction. Invest time in refining your roasting technique and consider maintaining detailed roasting logs to track variables like temperature, roast time, and batch size. Some home roasters even adopt professional-grade software to monitor these variables and create consistent roast profiles. 3. Scaling and exploring future opportunities. As your business grows, you might consider expanding beyond home-based operations. Many successful roasters started small and transitioned to commercial spaces as demand increased. If you're interested in this path, planning for scalability from the outset can make the transition smoother. Perhaps you want to introduce a brick-and-mortar shop, expand into wholesale, or start offering your products in grocery stores. Pay attention to emerging trends in the coffee industry, such as sustainable packaging or cold brew options. Staying flexible and receptive to change will give you a competitive edge as the market evolves. Conclusion: crafting a sustainable path forward. Starting a home-based coffee roasting business offers an incredible blend of creativity, entrepreneurship, and passion. With the coffee industry's rapid growth, particularly in the specialty segment, there's never been a better time to enter this market. But beyond just creating a product, you're building an experience, a connection between the coffee you roast and the people who drink it. As you navigate the setup, branding, and operational aspects, keep a focus on quality, consistency, and authenticity. These values are what resonate most with today's consumers, who increasingly prioritize unique flavors and ethically sourced products. And remember, your journey doesn't end once your business is launched. Keep pushing for growth, exploring new trends, and refining your techniques. By combining passion with strategic insights, you're not only setting up a coffee roasting business, but also crafting a brand that could influence your community, foster meaningful customer relationships, and make a lasting mark on the coffee industry.